What's good with y'all boys, man? Now, this is the message that we, as a community, as the black community, have to teach young black men. So, let's get straight into it. Number one, it's okay to be different. I know a lot of times we, you know, grow up thinking we have to fit into a certain crowd or fit a certain mold or be a certain way in order to be considered black, you know? If you speak properly, if you dress properly, if you know, get good grades in school, or if you're always in school or whatever. You know, a lot of people try to say that, oh, you weird, or you lame, or you this, you that. It's like, bro, it's okay to be different. Don't allow peer pressure to get to you. Don't allow people to try to steer you off your path. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, bro, I promise you, you're going to be far, far ahead than, a lot of your peers. The ones who trying to, act hard, who trying to gang bang, who trying to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, fuck all these women and, you know, do all this bad stuff. You're gonna be miles ahead of them. And chances are you're gonna outlive them. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're staying on your right path, man. Make sure you staying in school, hitting them books, getting good grades. And once you graduate, get you a good job, you know. Find what you want out of life. Find your purpose, like I just said with my last video. Find your purpose. Find what makes you happy and stick to it. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. Be different, alright? Number two, putting your life in danger besides going to jail don't make you real. Alright? That's a big one. A lot of young men, young black men feel like they gotta go to jail, they gotta shoot people, kill people, they gotta rob, steal, all this other stuff in order to be considered real. You don't gotta do none of that shit, bro. You really don't. What makes you real is you knowing who you are and what you stand for and sticking to that. That's what makes you real. Cause there are a lot of the dudes who you see out here calling themselves gangbangers, calling themselves killers, robbers, and all the other stuff. A lot of them niggas fake as hell, bro. And when shit hit the fan, them niggas telling. Real talk, bro. Punch your ass out in court like he don't even know you. Feel me? You better off not even doing nothing with him. You better off not doing none of this stuff, period. By yourself with people, none of that, you know? That shit don't make you real, man. That make you a real dumbass, you know? That shit don't make you real, man. What make you real is, like I said, staying true to yourself, bro. Knowing what you want out of life and going after it. Staying out the way, you know? Not starting up with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Being a good person, being a good upstanding citizen. That's what makes you real. You know? To the next one. If they really your homies, they'll make sure you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a big one. Who you keep around you is who you become. So you gotta make sure you're around good people in order for them to make sure you stand on the right path. In order for them to make sure that you're, doing what you're supposed to do with your life, bro. And making sure that your life ain't being thrown away on some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? If they really your boys, if they really your homies who you claiming, who you hang around and all this other stuff, they'll make sure you, going to work, going to school, make sure you doing what you're supposed to do and stand, true to yourself and not doing nothing that's gonna get you hurt, get you locked up, get you killed. So make sure you actually have some real homies around you that really telling you right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's a big one, man. A lot of the times we Feel like we gotta follow up our homies or do what our homies doing or all this other stuff, man. Man, look here, bro. If they really your homie, bro, they really gonna tell you, hey, man, this shit ain't the way. You better off working. You better off going to school, you know. So that's another one. And another thing, man, ain't nothing good in the streets, bro. If you feel like you gotta turn to the streets, that's like the worst decision you ever could make. You know what I'm saying? People only turn to the streets when they have nothing else left. When they have literally nothing else left. If you feel like you got any other option, bro, pick that other option. Because chances are you gonna get a whole lot more out of it than the streets. You can only get so much out of here, you know. And you ain't got but so much time too. Cause who knows, you know, there could be a nigga plotting on you, ready to kill you because of what you got. Police, you gotta worry about them. They tracking your every move. You know, got you in the system and stuff like that. You on a watch list. You the main suspect. You the main culprit. You know what I'm saying? You getting all this money and whatever, and you ain't got no job. That's suspicious, bro. You know what I'm saying? So hey, man, just take all this into consideration, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, really think about what you doing, bro. Because this is not anywhere you want to be, man. It's really not. And last but certainly not least, fathers are important. They're critical, crucial. And too many times, a lot of black men, we don't have fathers. You know, a lot of us come up, you know, single mother households. Our grandmas raised us, our aunties, you know what I'm saying? Older brothers, or like, you know, hell, even an older brother figure, or a true older brother figure. That could be your father figure, you know? An uncle, a grandfather, you know, somebody, some masculine figure that's gonna tell you, don't do that. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do anything stupid. You feel me? Like, fathers are important, man. I'm glad I was, you know, raised with two parents. I had my mother and my father. Even though me and my dad, you know what I'm saying, it ain't been all sunshine and rainbows, you know what I'm saying? We went through what we went through. But at the same time, I'm glad he was there. Because his presence alone made me feel like, you know, I had somebody to turn to. Somebody I could talk to or whatever. You know what I mean? A masculine figure I could talk to. So he could understand me. Like my mother couldn't really understand me. You know what I'm saying? In certain aspects. Even though I talked to her a lot too, but it's like, you know, as a young black man, like, you need your father. You need somebody who's, you know, who's gonna tell you right from wrong. And at times scared the living hell out you, so you won't do nothing dumb or anything like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, fathers are important, dog. But it's gonna do it for this video, man. Hope y'all guys learned something, and you know, share this video to anybody you feel like needs to hear this or whatever, you know. But either way, man, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.